Mo Money.
I'm Sexxy Lexxy.
And we are BBOD, Bad Bitches on Deck.
We are rocking with the Scoop Reloaded.
What's up, everyone? I'm Martin, Hip-Hop Socialite. You are checking out the latest episode of the Scoop Reloaded. Of course, I'm joined by one of my fellow co-hosts, Jacen Bowman. Tara couldn't be here today because she's on mommy duty. She recently gave birth to baby Gunner.
That's Team Gunner, Team Gunner. He's such a cutie.
He is adorable. Oh my gosh, I asked her could I have him.
I don't want no kid, but I can come visit my nephew, come pick him up a couple times and take him back to Zara.
All right, you were MIA yourself last episode.
Oh, child. So, everybody knows, if you don't know, I'm from Philadelphia. I travel to New York often, for professional reasons, of course, because of the show. I got stuck on the train for 6 hours.
I felt so bad for you, but I was entertained by the posts that you were putting on Instagram of you chilling on the train. You look fabulous on the train. I mean, you were slaying them 6 hours on the train.
I was slaying for 6 hours on the train. By the time I got home, I smelled like corn chips and Doritos, okay? I was so mad, so mad.
But since we haven't talked in a while, what's been going on with you so far in 2016?
Well, 2016 has come off to be quite a lion, should I say. I thought it was going to kind of come in like a lamb, but I got a lot of projects coming up. You guys can stay tuned for it. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me at Shades of Jacen.
All right, let's get into our first segment. What's the scoop? Recapping the top 5 news stories of the last few weeks. Number 5.
Russell Wilson and Ciara got engaged recently.
I love them as a couple.
Anyway.
He was about to throw some shade.
No, I'm not. I'm just
while you're ahead.
But as you guys know, Russell Wilson surprised Ciara after their highly publicized trip to Paris Fashion Week with a 16-carat diamond ring.
Bling bling.
Bling. The two of them got engaged at a discreet location off the, what island was that they were at?
Seychelles. Is that how you say it? It's ultra private. We can't even pronounce it.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce it. This is Russell's second time going down the aisle. He was also married to his high school sweetheart for 2 years. And Ciara, she never made it down the aisle as of yet. Thank God she's making it down the aisle this time.
Yes.
She was engaged to Future. Joke. Unfortunately, well, I don't want to say unfortunately, because I actually do like the fact that Ciara's a mom. It kind of showed me a different side of her.
It did.
Ciara has a 22-year-old son named Future Jr. by her ex, Future.
Why she named that baby Future?
We don't know.
That's not even Future's real name.
Listen.
But what's done is done. She can't change it now.
I don't understand why so many black men are so angry about their relationship.
I don't get it either. My thing is, why does her relationship upset you so much? I'm on the blogs and social media. I see them calling her hoes and dots. She's been ran through by guys in the industry. My thing is this. She dated 4 or 5 men seriously while she was in her 20s.
Right.
If that's your definition of a hoe, well then I'm a hoe too. Ho, ho, ho. Because when I was in my 20s, I dated at least that many men seriously.
I think the problem with Ciara is that, she's such a high-profile celebrity, but I will say this. I'm all for her being a football wife. I'd rather her sit back, have one more baby, and model. Ciara, please listen to me. I hate to get windy on you, but if you are not going to get with your producers that you were producing with for your first and second album, I don't want to hear no new music. I don't want to see you lip singing at the top of your lungs like this. And you ain't even bouting out nothing. Please, when you get married to Russell, stay home and have some babies. And if you're not going to give me a good album, then I don't want to hear no more music. I just don't. Be a mom.
Leave her alone now. At least she was the only R&B star that had a single go platinum last year, right? I Bet. I think the song was I Bet, which someone's saying was about Future.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm asleep.
Oh, the shade. The shade. All right, you've thrown enough shade at Ciara. So let's move on to number 4. I'm going to try to get through this next story without falling out laughing hysterically like I did when I saw the video the other day. Cat Williams gets beat up by a 17-year-old middle school kid.
Excuse me, 17 in the 7th grade.
Oh my God.
What are you doing fighting Cat Williams? Why is your ass not being kicked? But not even passing class.
This is one of those situations where the only thing you can do is reach out to the Heavenly Father.
Where is his mother at? Matter of fact, Cat Williams, I want you to stop.
Oh my God.
Cat Williams, stop.
I can't take
Just
it.
stop.
Well,
I'm afraid for her.
Let me tell them what happened now. Let me tell them what happened. Okay. So Cat Williams was hanging out in the projects in a town called Gainesville in Georgia. He was kicking around the ball with some kids, signing autographs, taking pictures. I heard he was giving out money to some kids.
They
and
know
everything.
who he is?
Jacen.
I'm just saying.
And the next thing you know, he's going back and forth with this 17-year-old kid. Well, we didn't know he was 17 years old at the time, but a lot of things have come out about this particular story since then. And things went left Because what did he do? Cat just sucker punched the kid, but the kid
I think
turned the other way,
the
something
kid
like that.
Cat made a comment. I'm not sure what the comment was. He made a comment, whatever comment it was, from the video that I seen, it provoked Cat to sock the kid. And then it just kind of went crazy after that. But
Honey,
can we also just say that Cat is on a weekly span of reckless behavior?
Downward spiral.
From what happened with Beanie Siegel in Philadelphia at the TLA at the concert to the 17-year-old. When they just lock him up, lock him up.
But what was funny is the kid jumped on Cat and did one of those WWE moves.
Oh, yeah,
put him in
pinned him down.
chokehold, and it was pretty much a wrap. And after that.
Cat's on like 4'2". I mean, it ain't like dead hard to really knock Cat down.
Let me tell you something. Last few years, Cat has caught so many L's, but this was the ultimate L. If I was him, I would just leave the comedy thing alone, change my name to something nondescript like Carl or Kevin, move to another country and get a job in a factory or something. I would just leave the celebrity lifestyle alone because it's not working out for him at all.
In the factory?
Something, just leave the industry altogether. Because to me, how can you recover from something like that? You got beat up by a 17-year-old middle schooler.
I'm gonna tell you what needs to happen. Lock up Cat Williams for his own safety. Keep him there for 2 years, and then let him back out. We'll forget this ever happened.
Will we?
Yes, Alonzo Line fixed my life. He's a great candidate.
No, honey, I would still be throwing shades. I don't care if it's 10 years down the road. I'm never going to forget about this incident. Moving on to number 3. President Obama lands in Cuba, but all eyes are on the first daughters. Okay, so President Obama is making history with this trip. He's the first American president to, visit the island of Cuba in 88 years.
Yeah.
But although he was making history, we were all talking about how amazing, gorgeous, and grown-up Sasha and Malia Obama look. I think Sasha is 14 and she's in the 9th grade, and Malia is 17. She's about to graduate from high school and go on to college. I think NYU was one of her top picks, as a matter of fact.
Can I just say something? Michelle and Barack did such an amazing job raising them 2 girls.
They did.
And I mean, I feel so bad for them because now moving forward, no matter what they do, they're going to always be known as the president's daughters.
Right.
So all eyes are going to be on them. They can't make no mistake. The first black
president.
presidents, daughters. But let's talk more about this Cuba visit, shall we?
Yeah, go right ahead.
No, I don't want to get that political. Because I'm just so afraid that when Obama leaves office, what are we going to do?
Oh, God, especially if a certain person becomes our next president. But we're going to talk about that later. That's actually our number 1 story. But can I say that both the Obama girls are so adorable?
They are very adorable.
Malia has this like cute, quirky, nerdy look going on, but that Sasha has that smoldering beauty that men love so much. So while I would have a shotgun ready for both those girls, I would have a shotgun, a machete, a Uzi, weapons of mass destruction, and everything to chase off them boys is going to be after Sasha.
China had the Secret Service. They are okay.
No. Moving on to number 2.
Psych Dog, one of the co-founding members of the iconic hip-hop group A Tribe Called Quest, recently passed away. As you guys know, he's been battling with type 1 diabetes for years now. He also received a kidney transplant in 2008. Such a major blow to the hip-hop community.
It really, 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 really is a major blow because I remember growing up, Tribe Called Quest, that was it. That was the ultimate in hip-hop. Like, you put one of their songs on and it got the party started immediately.
I can just imagine how Q-Tip is feeling, right now. And
Yeah.
I kind of hated when the group actually broke up and they went their separate ways, even though Q-Tip was successful, on his own, rightfully so. And he was a violator, right?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? And he was Scott.
Right.
Oh, right. I mean, he was very successful with his career, but it's definitely a major blow. Rest in peace, you definitely won't be forgotten. And, I send my condolences out to his family.
Right, and all his fans and, the entire Zulu Nation, All right, the number 1 story. We really got to get into this because my spirit is so disturbed behind this situation right here.
Donald Trump and his possible candidacy for the Republican ticket.
Have to do one of these again.
Has America been punked? Like, seriously, I think this started off as a joke.
It did, because I know I laughed when I found out that the Donald, as so many people call him, was running for president. I was like, are they for real?
And the part that scared me is, it reminds me of, Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
The way they are acting at his rallies, he's very rude and belligerent.
Right.
One thing that I will give Trump, though, he knows how to deliver a punchline.
Yeah.
And the punchlines that he is delivering is making the election very humorous. But I'm telling you right now, if he becomes the Republican nominee, that is going to separate the Republican Party.
It is because it's a lot of Republicans that don't want him to get the Republican nomination. You know what I mean? I don't blame him. He's a mess. No presidential hopeful should say some of the things that this man says.
Completely ignorant,
Yes.
belligerent, rambunctious. I mean, how does the Trumps feel? I know Ivanka has to feel some that way by her father. I would cuss my dad out
I
like
would
that
be
shit.
like this everywhere I went. Everywhere I went, just like this, all day, every day. You know what I mean? I would be so embarrassed and humiliated, you know? It's crazy. I just cannot believe that things have gone this far. And I'm still waiting for Ashton Kutcher to jump out and say that we've all been
punked.
Yes.
But can I be honest with you, like, you know, and I try to stay away from my views on politics, but if I could just chime in, all these candidates make me nervous.
True.
I think Bernie Sanders is too old. I think Hillary Clinton, though I would love for her to be president, could we get Bill, but I don't think any of them are good.
Right.
I mean, how are you going to come behind Obama?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. The thing that's crazy about Donald Trump is that he says all these things, what he's going to do for this country, but he never presents like solid plans as to how he hopes to accomplish these things. Like he keeps saying he's going to make America great. How? What is your plan to make America great?
How are you going to make America great? You can't even make them tied casinos great. All seven of them are bankrupt.
Let's talk about that thing sitting on top of his head. How about he try to make that great before he try to make anything else around him great?
Oh, you mean his touche? His touche. Donald Trump, goodbye.
All right, moving right along. We're going to get into Jacen's Celebrity Beauty Files. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the show, Jacen. You put your thing into it.
You know, I tried. So as you guys know, I mean, I wish Tara was here so she could actually be a little combative with me about this. Today's Celebrity Beauty File belongs to none other than Kendall Jenner. I mean, what do you do when you have 68 million people following you?
Wow.
You get awarded a complete 28-page spread in Vogue magazine.
Right.
Not only has she been awarded that, she has an outstanding campaign with Estee Lauder. One of her lipsticks called Restless sold out. Estee Lauder said it was the #1 selling lipstick of all time. She also had her own eyeshadow palette that came out. She's walked in shows from Dolce & Gabbana to Balmain to Marc Jacobs. I mean, this girl is really going to be the one person in the, well, not the one person, the second person, okay, not the second person, the third person in the Jenner franchise, because they're not Kardashians, that's going to actually be famous for something.
Right. And I'm so surprised that you're talking about Kendall because we all know your favorite is Kylie.
I do love Kylie.
That's your boo.
Well, you know what I think it is? I think that Kylie is more of the vixen American beauty, where Kendall is the all-American beauty.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you have Naomi Campbell and you have Cindy Crawford.
Right. I agree with that.
And then you have their mother or
Mom manager,
and I don't know who.
or pimp as some people call her.
Yeah, I don't know, but enough about that.
Spring is upon us, and we want to make sure that your wardrobe is ready for warmer days. So joining us today is our fashion correspondent, Simone Boyles. Simone?
Welcome to Heaven Sent 2 showroom in New York's Garment District. Today we're featuring 3 exclusive looks for the woman on the go. Studio to Street outfit is 3-piece by Gore-Tex. We also have your Travel at Home by Spanish designer Isabel Tavares. And then my favorite look of all would be the Adeline Gray, the Day to Night, once you accessorize it with the great bangles. The woman on the go must always be ready at all times. Heaven Sent Showroom has you covered.
All right, we're going to take a real quick break, but when we come back, I'll have the ladies of BBOD sitting in the hot seat, so don't go anywhere. All right, we're back, and right now I'm sitting here with the ladies of BBOD, Sexxy, Lexxy, and Mo Money. Welcome to the Scoop Reloaded.
Hi, thanks for having us.
How are y'all tonight?
Good.
All right, so let's get right into it. You're just now coming out of doing your first season of Love and Hip Hop New York. What was it like doing a reality show for the first time?
It was good and it was crazy at the same time because as artists, being that we're working so hard as entertainers, now you have to work, twice as hard because now you're on reality television.
And everybody thinks they know you personally.
Right.
It's like a 10-second clip that they see of you.
Right. I can imagine. Now, they just aired part 1 of the reunion special last week, and it seemed like several of the cast members had issues with BBOD.
It was coming from under the ground.
It was like, girl, where you been at all season? I ain't see you. I ain't seen you.
Girl.
Now, one castmate in particular, Cardi B, she jumped into the middle of your back and forth with Mariah Lynn. Now, were you surprised and caught off guard that she jumped in the middle of that?
Very caught off guard because when we did a scene together, she didn't have an issue. So it was like, where did that come from, girl?
Right.
So what show are you watching?
Now, after the show,
She wants to be a part of the BBOD show.
She can be a part of it.
after the show aired, you ladies took things to social media. Now, what was that like? I know sitting there and reliving it by watching it on television must have pissed you off all over again.
Well, no, it didn't affect us. She posted something on Instagram first.
And we responded. And the crazy thing about it is that we just saw her about 2 weeks ago after we taped the reunion in North Carolina for CIAA weekend, and she looked the other way. Her and Mariah, so I was like, girl, like, what's really going on? Mind you, we don't have a problem with her, she has a problem with us.
Right.
So everyone is like, all right, well, if you see her, why you didn't pop off? Because we don't have no problem with her. She has a problem with us.
Right.
So why didn't she pop off? You know what I mean? So.
Right. So you think that was kind of put all on for the camera?
Of course.
First of all, she's not even Mariah's real friend. The last scene we saw on the last episode, she was talking about Mariah. She was mad that Self had the little snowflake, like she said,
On the
radio and at his show, and why is she not there? If I'm your friend and I'm supporting you, I'm not gonna be mad that you're grinding just as well as I am.
That's right. You're just gonna worry about yourself. You're not gonna throw salt on somebody else.
Right, so are you really defending Mariah, or are you just looking for a story?
Right. Well, things didn't get physical because, of course, y'all were going at it on Instagram. So I'm like, are they really about to meet up and take it
We
there?
put our location on Instagram, so
Yeah, I
she
saw
didn't
that.
pull up.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't pull up.
Now, she mentioned in one of her Instagram videos that one of you reached out to her through a third party to try to settle your beef. Was that true? Or
But
not?
what be? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would I reach out to somebody to try to settle a beef that was never non-existent? It don't make sense. So it's like, yeah, Lexxy, I don't like Lexxy. Matter of fact, can you tell your friend to hit you up because we got a problem? Like what? I don't even know. Like bitch, we ain't got no problems. I don't know you.
Right. Now, one of the things I noticed about the show was your situationship with Cisco was discussed. That's what I call it, situationship. Now, he tried to downplay it, but we know how men are. When they get in front of their friends, or in this case, the cameras, they try to downplay stuff when it comes to females. But what was he telling you behind closed doors?
Everything that I exposed him on. Oh, I don't want you to think. Listen, I ain't giving Cisco no airtime. Next question.
All right, so you both had your individual situations, management situations with Yanni Smith and Riley, but now that you're no longer working with those ladies in that capacity, are you still cool with them?
Who said we ain't working with them?
Oh,
You gotta stay tuned. One more episode.
Oh, okay, all right.
He tried to sneak that one.
All right, so who is currently managing you though?
You have to stay tuned.
Oh gosh.
Got one more episode.
You know, I need
One
the
more.
tea. I need the tea.
Just
Okay.
one more.
All right. So let's just move on. Let's talk about your music a little bit. Now, I've heard that you guys mentioned something about Def Jam on one of the episodes. Can you talk about that? Are you gonna leave me hanging with that too?
But Def Jam is still up in the air. We do work with the an A&R there, which his name is Polo. There's no deal that we're signing at this very moment. No, but we do work with someone from Def Jam.
Right.
Which he did a scene at the Gwyneth Fest. They didn't show it.
Okay.
So
Okay. Now, did you like how you were portrayed on the show? Because we know how reality television is. You might do something, and when it gets to the small screen, you're just like, wait.
Like, when did that happen?
Yeah.
No, I just wish that they would have showed the full situation.
Right.
And then you would have known why I exploded the way I did, or why we were arguing the way that we was. So.
Because you were kind of portrayed as almost like a hothead, you know?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, after this experience, though, would you consider doing another season of the show?
If the coins is right.
I know that's right. Okay, right now we're going to play a little word association game, but instead of words, I'm going to give you the names of some of your castmates, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to mind. So let's kick things off heavy. Mariah Lynn.
Wait, I'm lost on the game. We supposed to like
Say the first thing that I say a cat, yeah.
The game we always do. The first thing that comes to mind.
Right.
Okay.
So the first one was Mariah Lynn. No comment? Yanni Smith.
Nice person.
Riley.
She tried.
Wait a minute, what does that mean she tried? Let me just go into detail. Look,
Wow, like you said, what?
It's hard.
Boom.
She want the word.
Yeah. No, just let it flow.
When somebody says something, I'm like, wait, give me more.
No, let it flow.
All right, so Cardi B.
Retard.
The shade.
Illiterate.
The shade. Oh, illiterate. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see, Peter Guns.
Crazy. In a good way.
Funny.
All right, last one. Let me see. Let me get a good one. Bianca.
Cordial.
Phony.
Oh, cordial, funny, or
Phony.
phony. Oh,
Girl.
I need to know what she was running on the stage for at the reunion. That's what I need to
I
know.
noticed that too. Did you actually make physical contact when Mariah ran towards y'all, or did the security guard
Mariah
stop
didn't
y'all?
run towards us. Girl, I'm gonna need y'all to get a DVR and a zoom in button. She got up and stood there and threw her hand. You didn't want no static.
So she played it off basically, like to make it seem like
She didn't play
wasn't
shit
pumped.
off. I clearly like watched, like, what are y'all watching? And I'm blind, so I don't know. Maybe it's just because some days I just be, extras over there.
All right, so what's next for you ladies? In the meantime, I don't know if you're going to do another season of the show, but in the meantime, what are you going to be up to?
Right now we're pushing our single Hell of a Night. It's on SoundCloud and we dropped a video on YouTube. Our SoundCloud is It's BBOD, ITS BBOD. Our YouTube is The Real BBOD. We're dropping our EP, it's called Reality Check. Stay tuned for that. It'll be on SoundCloud and iTunes. And there'll be a ton of videos on YouTube. We're going to Miami this weekend. For Easter weekend, we're going to be in Miami performing. We're going to Atlanta the following weekend. North Carolina the following
Oh
weekend.
wow, so y'all are all over the place.
So just check our Instagram. Everything's
Tonight we in South Lake One Fuego.
if this is live, we have South Lake Fuego.
Mhm.
And anything besides that?
And we're working on Pride, girls. For all my daughters up here.
All right, well, congratulations on everything. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next season of Love Hip Hop New York, and I look forward to your new music.
Yes.
Again, thank you for joining me tonight.
Wait.
Wait, we gotta say the rest of our links.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure
okay.
y'all follow us on Instagram.com/itsbbod, Facebook.com/bbod, Twitter.com/itsbbod. Check out our music. SoundCloud.com/itsbbod, YouTube.com/therealbbod. You can also purchase some of BBOD's apparel on www.itsbbod.com. See you later.
That's all that needs to be said. All right. So we're going to take a real quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have time for our final rants, and I also have my product pick of the week, so don't go anywhere. All right, we're back, and right now, I want to ask you ladies a question. I can ask you too, because you know you don't rock some bundles in your lifetime, honey. You know, if you
It was
follow me
curly,
on
it
Instagram,
was
you will
curly.
see that Jacen does rock his bundles.
But I don't get too gay with it. Just a little something.
Yeah,
With a little body
No
weight.
body weight, no body weight, no Mongolian.
None of Persian.
And I don't even look Persian.
So to y'all, what do you consider good hair when it comes to bundle hair?
I think Lexxy got good hair.
Oh, thank you.
Right, I was about to say, that is rude grown, honey.
Thank
That
you.
is
This
rude
is
grown. Me, I like a little messy, a little trundle, like, just.
What about quality? What do you say? What's good quality hair?
Ain't it all the same?
Sorry.
No.
I'm
Listen,
half,
they get them things from India and they just change the
I'm not
name
Indian,
on it.
I'm half Malaysian.
Oh my God.
I'm Malaysian.
Peruvian,
No,
Brazilian.
I'm Malaysian.
They gonna have kunta on the track. 12 inches of kunta.
No. All those things that you ladies just described applies to my product pick of the week, formerly Penelope Hair, which is what I'm rocking right now. I love this hair because it doesn't shed a lot, doesn't tangle a whole lot. I just love it. So shout out to them. And the customer service is amazing. And you know that's rare when it comes to online hair companies. Sometimes I order hair from online hair companies and don't see my hair for 2 months.
And it's here, it's here.
Right, exactly.
Walking around.
That's rare for a BOD, black owned business.
I know, right?
Customer
You
service
just
is
threw
everything.
shade on your own people.
No, there's no shade in the truth. There's no shade in the truth.
Oh,
Right.
all right, so check them out online. It's formerly Penelope.com. Time for, guess what? Yes, one of my favorite parts of the show. All right, that's when we have 10 seconds to rant about anything we want to rant about.
Start that way.
Yes.
Why?
Come on, Simone.
All right, my rant for today's episode is I am Team China. I'm sorry, where was Rob for all these years? Rob Kardashian. China has got him in the gym. China has got him on Instagram. China, he wouldn't even go to his own
back
sister.
out.
He wouldn't even go to his own sister's wedding. Team China to the
Okay.
new China Jenner Kardashian.
And she asked for baby yesterday on Snapchat.
Hello.
She said, I'm waiting, bro.
That's right. Tiger, bye-bye. Deuces, he'll be out before she is.
She gonna get married to him. She gonna be a part. Yeah.
China, show me your ways. Show me your ways, please. Jason.
My final rant actually comes from the lane of social media. Zoom in, please. To all of y'all watching, stop with the Facebook Live. I'm tired of all y'all going live and y'all ain't talking about nothing. It's irritating, seriously. They sit there eating potato chips, telling myself I'm live with the chips, y'all. What's that? Okay, so-and-so.
I need me some water.
I need some water. I seriously have unfollowed like 80 people.
Mac and cheese.
It's too much. I'm tired of the Facebook Live. Just use Periscope. Matter of fact, don't use nothing. Cause y'all going live in y'all dirty bathrooms and y'all dirty kitchens. And I'm tired of it.
That was shade.
No, clean up the background.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to go after the two of y'all. Mine is very small compared to the two of y'all. Alright, so I want to talk about fast food workers. Alright, this happened to me today. I went to McDonald's to ask for a couple extra ketchup and I got... You not paying for the ketchup? It's not coming out of your $150 every 2 weeks check. Give me my damn ketchup with a smile. Thank you.
They didn't charge you extra for the ketchup?
Yeah, they good for that too.
No, in Edgewater, they 50 cents or like a quarter.
Yes.
Fuck that. The guy threw me all the way out.
The onion sauce, the sweet and
I
sour.
just go inside and be like, you ain't giving me one.
I'm like, are you the man or are you the D?
I know. Jesus. Okay. All right. Mo.
All right, mine goes to the motherfucking meter maid that gave me a ticket today, and I was only 5 seconds past my time. You gonna talk about, oh, I wouldn't have gave it to you if I didn't print it out. Fuck off. She fucked up your business, Karina, because I ain't coming back.
You can fight that. Don't you get a grace period?
Oh
You
my
can fight that. You can fight
It's
that.
too much work.
Go up in court and wear that shirt right there. The judge will be tipping it up.
Come through.
Y'all are
Now
showing
that
out.
was good. Yes, by my bundles must start red.
All right, Lexxy.
My rant is when you try to get a return back on your card, and it takes forever, but they take it out in one day.
Oh,
I hate that. I hate that.
that gets me heated too.
We got 5 to 7 business days. Took it out in less than 10 seconds.
Right.
Turn my goddamn
No, I
money.
go to the bank and bark like it's not your fucking money.
Turn my coin. ASAP.
ASAP, like today, right now.
Yeah, we going to that right
Oh
now.
my gosh. Oh gosh. Y'all are hilarious. Lord have mercy. All right, so that's all for this episode of The Scoop Reloaded. Thank you to everyone who supports the show, including our executive producer, Stephanie Carnegie, and everyone else involved in the show. Shout out to my little daughter over there, Hadia, for coming and supporting.
Make sure you guys are subscribing to our YouTube channel and follow us on all things social media, The Scoop Reloaded.
All right. So keep checking for future episodes on our YouTube page, as Jason said, and also on live.drjace.com, thegoodlifeea.com. Shout out to our viewers in Africa.
What's up?
And the Middle
Yes.
East. Yes. And last but not
We
least,
coming to Africa, y'all.
right.
Yes.
And last but not least, the cspot.com over there in Northwest Seattle. Shout out to Seattle. Until next time,